So it's as I've discussed before with homes and with this, we consider this a people's home because people go in it and they live here all day or survive. Look at how many pounds of brick and air conditioning, desk. We don't have that, but just envision it, sweet. But here's the pounds of brick on top of this slab. And if you look at new houses, you'll see a varying degree of what they think is sufficient slab work. I call it slop work, for pigs. Well, that's what we must think, sweetie, or they must think, darling. Do you remember when the grass was up here, level, sweetie, level, darling? All other ground is sinking sand. And empty pockets. Do you see the empty pockets, sweetie? Empty pockets, darling. See, and this is why you have what? If anyone has had an empty pocket, this could be why. Now, I know that people drive on this, but this is not all that. And we want to see the temporaries. And that's why some children come here on a temporary, very temporary basis, not the normal temporary. Like this is our temporary home. Their visit gets shut down real quick with varying diseases that I'm not going to get into today. Because this is one of the biggest diseases we have in spending money down the street. And on corporate America's largest investment dividend. Largest investment dividend, darling, is the child who will grow up here and then make it to their house if they make it. Okay? So get in the mirror, kids. I am corporate America's largest investment ever. Dividend. Largest investment dividend ever. And if you can see that shiny floor, sweet. But do you see the lumpy bumpies? I see the lumpy bumpies. Do you see the lumpy bumpies? Okay. No, and do you remember when the wood was up here, sweet? Darling. And lead poisoning going in there, sweet. And lead poisoning, darling. And this is what... Oh, where are you running off to? Back to the building? Where are you running off to? Back to the building, sweetie? No, they have gotten plenty of fresh water, sweetie. Plenty of fresh water, darling. Plenty. And what? To do their dirty laundry with, apparently. To do their dirty laundry with, apparently, darling. More black mold. No, come on, kids. Let's come outside. And ooh, the wind's kicking up. And what? Did any children get socked in the lungs, darling? Socked in the lungs, sweetie? Darling? And if your apartment is like this, and if it's not, you're so damn lucky. And this is what I consider a drug. Damn look. No, honey, Joanna Gaines, where is she, sweetie? Yeah, paper bags in the window. That's pretty sweet. That's gorgeousness now, darling. No, and they very well may not be in this building, in these buildings. But what? Does this not present a problem? No. No. No, because we know children, if you say, don't go over there, what are they going to do? Go straight over here and what? Fall straight in that hole. No, when you have this thing, because, it was not free, there's no lights up there. They don't use this. They're like, oh, we're done with it. We're done with it, sweetie. We don't like it anymore. And if it is what? It costs too much to maintain. That doesn't mean that you don't maintain it, darling. We don't have any builders around with a heart for children. It is amazing to me that we have billionaires who will give money to go see some boy and girl dance on stage. And won't take care of the mass amount of children in their future, in what their bank account will look like. Does this say we are so thankful on behalf of the parent PTA to the rest of the taxpayers? Are the kids supposed to really walk through here? Hurry up, let's go. We've got to get that test done, sweetie. Let's get that done. Hurry up now, let's go. Recess is over. You're 20 minutes outside in the yard is up, darling. Oh, but we have new comfort makers. Woo. Why don't you try to be comfort makers, people here at the ISD? Because what? God says what? He is the God of all comfort. And, when you're playing God with these children and God with their parents, which are both parents of the Most High God, where's the comfort? Gods of this world, gods on this property, gods at the ISD that are responsible for this property, and gods that are out there paying for this kind of weird investment. This losing investment. And you are paying. The money is paid. The return is not there. This is your invoice for damaged goods. This is your invoice for damaged goods delivered. Damaged goods delivered. No, if God were to come back now or on Monday when your children are here, what are you going to say? If it pleases the court. If it pleases the court. Honey, this should not be pleasing to the courts of this land. This is a legal clusterfuck. Excuse my language, but legal clusterfuck. No. I'm angry, and I can cuss. Because why? These are my Father in Heaven's children going in there.